Hi, good people. Hi, TIs. It's Sherry, and I am here with some free and valuable research and reviews on products that will help you to benefit yourselves as well as others. Okay, all the research and reviews I do are on budget friendly and quality household and everyday beauty items. Today, those two products are heat tools. Actually, today I'm doing a comparison on two different products, two heat tools. I'll show you. One is the Hot Tools blow dryer brush with the attachment, okay? And the other one is the tried and true Hot Tools brand Hotcomb. All right, and for both of these products, we're going to be reviewing just a precaution that they are heat products. They do get very hot, to help. It works the best on coarse, kinky hair. So just be aware that that's a little precaution, okay? So both of these products are under $40. Like I said, both of them are Hot Tools brand. Okay, and we're going to see which one works the best to smooth and straighten kinky roots. Okay, by the end of this video, we will find out. All right, and I also have a little bonus tip for you too on a non-heat tool, a heatless tool, if you will, that helps to straighten and smooth your kinky roots. Okay, so here we go. Case in point, kinky roots. All right, so take a look, get all up in there. And you'll notice that these roots are roots are also edges, okay? So mine are very kinky, okay? Although I will say they have gotten less kinky with age. I have heard of that happening with other people, with ethnic hair, as in, okay, so my father's black, so I was born with a very coarser, kinkier textured hair, okay? So not curly. I think a lot of times people will say, oh, you have curly hair, you should let it be curly. No, this video is not about curly hair. It's about kinky hair. Kinky from the roots, okay? And so as nice as it is to wear your hair kinky and natural and you not have to deal with the heat products and all that, sometimes you want a smoother style and, or you just don't want it to be as voluminous because, again, another case in point, I think with a coarser texture, kinkier hair, it tends to have a lot of volume. You rarely see kinky hair that is flatter or, coarser hair just because of the nature of it. The follicles like to swell and that makes for volume. So I digress. Volume is all in well, okay, with hair. However, there are times when you want you want to maybe sport a sleeker style, maybe you have a straighter wig, for whatever reason you want your roots straighter and smoother. And one of these two products, both of these products worked, but which one works the best to achieve those results and give us those benefits, okay? Because it's all about having the tools you need to do what you got to do. All right, I will say, just a little FYI, I'm a disclaimer. I'm not a professional, but again, I do have 20 plus years of dealing with this type of textured hair. So I've learned a few things, okay, with both heat products and heatless products. So I'm excited to find out which one is going to work good and how we're going to take care of this, okay? Because it's fun to wear your hair natural. And like I said, at times you want a smoother look and you need to know how to do that too. So that's what we're doing. It's nice to be versatile and to have options, okay, with everything. Again, precautions, these are heating tools. Okay, again, I'll show you. We got the Hot Tools blow dryer brush with the detachable head, and we're going to be using this head, the smaller one, for the roots to smooth and straighten. And then we're going to see, we're also going to use this Hotcomb. Okay, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison so that you know. Hotcomb blow dryer brush attachment. All right, I do want to mention this. I have tried other products before over the 20 years of managing this type of texture hair. So I used other heating tools, many in the past couple years, I would say. They've really hit the market, as you guys know. Blow dryer brushes. I had the one with the soft bristle. Actually, I did a review on that. You can look on my channel, or you can look at my playlist. I have reviews on other blow dryer brushes. Some of them, they have the soft bristles, which really does help to smooth the roots. However, they didn't work as well in straightening your hair, which this blow dryer, Hot Tools brand blow dryer brush does. So I wanted to find a tool that I wouldn't have to have two separate tools. It's kind of crazy to have two different blow dryers. So hence the attachment that you can buy separately for $24.98 on Amazon that goes on this blow dryer brush. Okay, so this one's for straightening and smoothing if you want to do your whole head, and I've done a review video on that. Look it up. It's very interesting. It's very effective. And then I want to see if this little attachment is going to work. Okay, so we'll get into it. But I've also used things, the Timo brush, which worked well to smooth out my whole hair. But again, it didn't work for the roots. Okay, I've used a beard brush. I thought, okay, because it's a beard for men, I guess. Some men have coarser, kinkier beards and they want to smooth it out a little bit with the heat. I've used that. Doesn't get close enough to the roots to be effective. I have also used, as you guys know, flat irons. I'll show you, right? This is my trusty flat iron. It works great for my hair. However, on your roots, if you want to straighten, how are you going to do that? You know, how? I mean, and I've tried it, but it burns. It doesn't get all the way in there. So I think that this might do a much better job, okay? Because you can actually brush it out with the heat. That is the goal. So yeah, these flat irons, and I've heard girls say they use the mini ones, you know, the small little flat irons, which are maybe this big, to get the roots, but still, it's a flat iron, and the roots are by your face. So, I mean, how are you gonna, you know, your rest of your hair you can straighten out. It can be flat, but the roots, I don't think flat iron's effective. Anyways, I digress. Excuse me one second. Okay, so I've used that just to highlight that. I've used a curling iron. Yes, I've actually taken the curling iron and tried to, we've all done this, right? Okay, kinky haired, coarse, kinky haired girls, we've done this, okay? You've taken the actual curling iron and tried to straighten out these roots, right? And it usually doesn't work. So, because, you know, you need to get up in there. Hence the Hotcomb. For years, we've been using the Hotcomb. Wonderful. But can maybe this thing work better? Okay, maybe. We'll see. We're going to find out. Also, too, edge gels. Okay, this one is my favorite brand, Jam. They have one that smells like strawberries. Oh, I started using it when I was 14. Now, this works if you want to mold your edges, okay, your roots, and if you want to straighten them out and just like flatten the heck out of them. Now, it's all in well, especially like if you want to wear a sleek ponytail or something, you know, you just put this Jam gel on there, and I'm telling you, your edges, your roots won't move for days, okay? It won't move for days. So you're stuck with your edges, however you shaped them, cute as it may be, you're going to wear that until you get ready to wash it out. That's what I found. It's hard as a rock. It's wonderful because some of them are even harder. So that's a good brand. But, you know, you're stuck, you're committed to that style for like a week or until you wash your hair again. So for me, I don't know, I've this may be a little bit of extra information, but growing up, I had really bad acne, hence the scars. So for me, I could never really wear my hair on my face, because especially with oils and whatnot product, because when you wear it on your face, don't you know, you'd have pimples all over. So, you know, I haven't really, I use this, but very sparingly if I want to wear a sleek ponytail, and I try to use very little. So this is not the best for straightening your roots. For molding a style, yes, but if you're trying to just use it to straighten your roots, yes, it works, but at a high price. You're stuck again with that hairstyle for a whole week or whenever you wash your hair again, and then it gets all flaky, you know, because it's very strong. I digress. Okay, so those are the things that work, but we want to find out which one works the best, which I'm excited about these two heat tool products. I really am, because like it's going to give us the answer. How do you straighten out these roots? Okay, now actually I have this going right now. Okay, so we're going to be very careful. Heat precautions. Okay, heat precautions. I'm going to keep saying it just because I don't want anybody to forget that, you know, whenever you're doing, because this Hot Tools brand too gets extremely hot, because with ethnic hair, you need the heat. You need the heat, you need the heat, you need the heat to tame this coarseness down, or if it's very coarse, you know, you need the heat to tame it. Nothing else is really gonna, you know, just so, but when you're dealing with heat, precautions. Okay, so again, these products, Hot Tools blow dryer brush with the attachment. The blow dryer brush is $79.99, a little on the mid end of pricey, but it works. Again, I did a video on this. Please watch. It's a wonderful tool, and I will be using that later to straighten out this. Okay, but right now we're dealing with the roots. Roots first. Get to the roots. All right, so this blow dryer attachment goes on to this. This was $24.98, which is nice because, again, I didn't have to buy a whole nother heat tool, just an attachment for this tool. Also, this Hot Tools brand, I just want to let you know, it actually, there's two different models. There's the Pro Artist, which is this, the black and silver, but there's also Pro Signature, which is the purple colored, okay? Same thing, just different models, and they all have detachable heads, okay? So, all right. Detachable heads. You got to hear the little click. There we go. Okay, detachable head. They have different head color or head sizes. This one right here is a 2 point, what is this? 2 point, this one that comes with it is a 2.8, and it's oval shaped, which is wonderful for straightening, okay, because it kind of goes flat on the head when you need to straighten it, versus the more circular ones, which I found that are better for styling. Like if you want to do that little flip underneath or flip it out, the rounder brushes do good. But for this one, this oval head shape is better for the task, okay, of straightening and smoothing, okay. So, and this one, same thing, it's more oval shaped rather than circular shape. So hopefully that'll hit those roots right where we need them. Okay, they also come, this detachable head comes in like a paddle brush one, which I used once, a different brand, but I use it on my synthetic hair, my wigs, and it worked really well. So that might be, you know, that's one thing that's great about this brush, is the blow dryer brush, the detachable heads, you know. Oh yeah, this one is a 2.4. That's the size, 2.4. This one is a 2.8. Okay. There's also a medium one. This is a smaller detachable head. There's also one, if you notice the bristles, it's all about the bristle game with smoothing this frizzy hair, okay? On the blow dryer brush, it has two sets of bristles. It has the plastic, boing, and it has the boar bristles, okay? So the plastic bristles are good when you're straightening, because you need that tension, you know, to be able to straighten, okay? And the bristles, if you notice, I don't know if you guys can see them, but the bristles help to smooth it all. You know, first you straighten it, but then you need to also smooth it, because frizzy hair, the follicles want to stick up. So you smooth them down with the boar bristles. Now, this, what we're going to be using today, okay, this has the plastic. There's no boar bristles on here, which I'm kind of disappointed. I'm wondering if it's going to work, but we'll see, okay? They're plastic, but they're not like the straightening plastic on these, okay? If you notice, you see the comparison? These are more pointy with a little, and these are like bristly, plastic bristly, not boar bristly, but plastic bristly to smooth. We'll see, okay? Also, the other detachable dryer head that came with this was the one, I call it the grandma one. You guys know what I'm talking about. It has like it's like this, but it has plastic, okay? And it heats up, and a lot of times it comes in silver. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you have a grandma, if you have an aunt, especially my white, okay, audience, you know, your white aunt or your white grandma had something like this, but not this, the ones that stick up, okay, in their drawer, in their bathroom or whatever, okay? Let me tell you, I bought the Hot Tools version thinking, oh, this might work because it's Hot Tools, it'll get hot. Yes, it got hot. No, it did not straighten or smooth. No, it did not. I love Hot Tools, but that, for some reason, those plastic bristles like that do nothing to straighten or smooth frizzy hair, okay? So just FYI, but again, different hair textures might be different, you know, might respond differently. I'm just saying for this kinky coarse hair, it did nothing, okay? It didn't smooth it, and it did not straighten it. Alrighty, so that's what's going on. Also too, I will say about this blow dryer brush is it has an 8-inch cord. Why does that matter? Because when you're, you know, you're getting all up in here, you're stretching, you know, you're moving positions, you're getting underneath. It helps when you have a nice long cord. Okay, length matters with cords. Okay, and same thing, because it's the same brand, Hot Tools, with the Hotcomb, it also has, I've stretched it to its limit here, but it has the 8-inch cord, okay? So companies, designer companies, don't be stingy on the cord length. Go on and get the 8 inches, okay? 8 inches, just because of the nature of, you know, the working with it. The longer cord, the better. Or you can always get an extension cord, okay? And again, be careful. All right, so let's, enough talk and a little less conversation, a little more action. Okay, so how are we going to conquer these kinky roots? Okay, we're going to prep. So I just want to let you know, again, precautions with the heating tools. So I have this heat pad. You can tell it's been worn over the years. This actually came with the InStyler thing, which I loved when the InStyler came out. It was great for curling and straightening, and it had bristles and a little hot comb or flat iron, but it never got to the roots, which is why I ended up, you know, giving it away, because it didn't work to straighten my roots, you know. The blow dryer brush is has been successful in styling my hair. Well, the blow dryer brush in combination with the flat iron, but we're talking about roots today. So make sure with these hot tools though, I've got this heat pad, and then I've got the old-fashioned mitt. Okay, the oven mitt slash oven guard thing. You can get them at the dollar store. So I got that to set my hot tools on. Also, for the hot comb, I have a dollar store oven mitt. Okay, it works. It works. Also, too, you can store them inside. Okay, you can store them inside when you're all done. Make sure it's unplugged, turned off, da-da-da. Don't put it in the cabinet right away. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you do. Okay, precautions. I can't say that enough. All right, so the hot comb. Let's talk about it. So the hot comb is a Hot Tools brand, $39.99. It goes all the way up to 430, okay? Because some hair is, some hair is more kinky than others. I want to say it verges on, I don't like the word, but nappy, okay? Tightly coiled, like taco meat, like bam, right from, and that would probably need, if you have that texture hair, you're going to need to turn it all the way up to 430. Turn it up, turn it up. For this texture, it's very coarse and it's very kinky, so I need it hot. I'm going to put mine at about 375, okay? And there's a power light on here if you notice, okay? And there is the on and off switch right here, okay? So, and then notice too, the teeth on these are very close together, and the head is gold, so it conducts the heat. Also the handle, they've built it in a special way where the heat doesn't go through the handle too much, okay? So you're not burning yourself as you're straightening. All right, so, all right, it will straighten from root to tip is what the features on the box say. All right, so from root to tip. We're gonna do it. All right, I did just a little history on the hot comb, and for all you, for those of us who's used hot combs, usually mixed girls or black girl or whatever, black ethnic hair, you remember the ones that used to put on the stove? There was no cord. Okay, this one has a cord. This is an electric one. Okay, if you guys can see, it's electric. It's got an 8-inch cord. Back in the day, it was just this, and I think they still make them. And you just put it on the gas stove, on the flame, and you heated it up, and got hot, and you'd have to get, you'd have to kind of play with it, and okay, take it off now, and you'd see it because it'd be smoking. You'd blow off all the smoke, and you'd get to straightening, okay? That was what it was. That was my first experience with a heat tool, and that was my mixed friend, my best friend in elementary. She was mixed too, so she got a hold of a hot comb from her mother's or aunt or somebody on her black side, and we had so much fun with that hot comb. I mean, just imagine two little kinky haired girls able to change the way they look. It was about that age too where you start wanting to pay attention to your appearance just a little bit, not too much, but that was fun. And I just remember heat precautions. Her mom would be in the other room, and we would be straightening each other's hair, and you burn each other sometimes. It's you can't avoid it, okay? So it would happen, and then every time that happened, you go, ow, and then her mom would say, did you just burn Sherry? And she'd say, no, she's okay. And I'd be like, no, I'm okay, she didn't burn me. And of course she did. And same thing with her, but those are the woes of having straightening out kinky hair. So, but yeah, it worked. So it worked back then. They've been around for a long time. I'm sure this little product is going to work today, but I just want to give this one a chance too and see if this one works, okay? Because maybe it will. All right, and it's a little bit easier, I'm imagining, to use a blow dryer brush and to brush through it rather than to comb through it, but we're gonna find out. Okay, by the end of this video we will find out. All right, okay, so let's get started. I got a comb right here, my wide tooth comb. I got some clips. Okay, I'm going to be doing a side by side so you can see. Also too, it says to do a test, a strand test, just for precautions, to make sure that that your hair can handle it. But I know my hair is very coarse, and I'm feeling like I'm going to go ahead and just give it a chance and just skip the strand test. But if you have caution, if you have maybe a softer textured hair, then I would be very, very cautious, and you might want to think if you want to even be using something like a hot comb. But it does start from 200 degrees all the way up, so maybe you can, without putting it all the way up, adjust. So, but I'm not going to do the strand test. All right, I'm going to comb this out a little, brush it out a little bit. This brush too, may I say, is good for smoothing. Okay, plastic, good for smoothing. The plastic bristles that stick up, that's what you want to go for. All right, so we're gonna do a side by side. One side we'll do the hot comb, one side we'll do the blow dryer brush. Okay, so let's start. What should we start with? Let's start with the hot comb. Okay, I'm excited. Now, let's take a look at the roots again. All right, try to let them get nice and kinky and nappy. It hasn't been washed in a week, so we're good. All right, let's try it. Here we go. Side by side. This side's going to be the hot comb. This side's going to be the blow dryer brush attachment. Okay, here we go. I'm scared. I'm a little... Here we go. Hey, it'll grow back, you know? I'll just have to wear wigs. Okay, ooh, actually, you know what? Let's not do caution to the wind. Yeah, let's take the advice. Let's try the strand test first. And by strand, I'm just gonna take a chunk, okay? In the back. Well, no, let's do a half a chunk. In the back, okay? And yeah, and let's just see, okay? All right, everybody, here I'm going in. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. There goes my hair. Just kidding. Okay, I don't want to pass it through too many times because that'll damage it. Okay. All right, it's not too hot. I'm going to turn it up to 400. I feel just because when I just did that, it wasn't that hot. Now I will mention this, when you're doing this, be careful because the new growth is the stuff that hasn't, it can be a little bit more, you know, just be careful. When you're doing the ends, I should say be careful because this part has already been chemically treated. As you can see, mine's relaxed also, my color on there, so heat can do more damage to processed, relaxed hair along with the color that's in it, okay? Because peroxide lifts up hair, right? The hair color. Yeah, so let's be careful. Oh, another thing I just want to say, like I said, it's not freshly washed and it's not wet at all. Okay, with a hot comb, you can't play with it being even damp. It has to be totally dry. For one, it's an electrical tool, you know, electrocution. Also, it's not meant to do while your hair is damp or wet. It has to be completely dry. So just the FYI. Alrighty, so... You know, guys, this is always the hard part. The easy part is to talk about it. The hard part is to actually do it, right? Coaches don't play. Yeah, anywho's. But you have to be able to do both, right? All right, so I'm showing you guys the real deal here. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Hang on, hang on. And I don't want to do it twice like that, but I kind of have to. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like it. Okay. You guys see it? All right, let's go with these roots right here. Ooh, okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have turned it up to 400, but you got to move it fast too along those roots because it's super. Okay, I'm going to turn it back down to 375. I thought I could handle 385. I thought I could handle 400. It's too hot at my roots. It burns. Okay. All right, so here we go. Kinky roots. Let's do it from the front. Ooh, you got to move it quick. There we go. Okie dokie. And then over here. Ooh, fast. Move it through fast. Ooh, ooh. Okay. You see how this is to live with kinky hair? You see this? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Ooh, you guys seeing it? All right. I'm sorry. Okay, that's all right. See what I'm saying? That's why I want to see the blow dryer brush because this is what hot comb. It works. It darn works. I already know that. I've used these for years. Oh, they'll straighten it out. The problem is it hurts to get it close to the roots. It hurts. You're darn. Okay. It works. All right, you know what? While I'm here, I'm just going to give it a little straighten through it. Okay, if you're straightening your hair with a hot comb versus a flat iron, it's fine. Just kind of move through it quick. And you shouldn't pass it, as in pull it through your hair too many times, but, you know, to smooth it out, that's what we're going to do today. But quickly, right? Quickly. Try to grab them roots in the back. Hey, ow. Woo! Okay, all right, guys. Almost done, almost done. I'm not going to drag this out. All right, we got one side done. Bam. See it? Now, you don't know this, but my scalp is a little hot, a little burnt. Not burnt, but a little hot in one area, okay? So, all right, here's my good old handy dandy smoothing paddle brush. All right, so we just took that frizz through my whole hair and we straightened that out. So that's cool, double usage for the hot comb. All right, and then the roots, which is what we're doing. Did the roots get straighter? Yeah, they did. Yeah, of course they did. All right, there we go. Boom. Now, I'm not going to get any closer, especially not at 375, even at 350, because it's just too darn hot. Like I feel. Also, too, because of over the years, you know, with my hair, it actually has gotten less kinkier, as I mentioned. With relaxers, you know, you keep putting chemicals in your hair to straighten it over the years. It just, you know, I think it kind of wears down the follicles a little bit. You would think with the new, I don't know, but that with the thyroid, you know, stuff going on, the medication, you know, all that stuff. I don't know. I've heard of some people say their hair went from really curly when they were younger and it straightened as they got older. So in my case, I do kind of think that is true as well. So that being said, my edges are a little thin, okay, than what they once were. So I'm not gonna, it hurts a little bit. I feel the, you know, so I'm just gonna leave well enough alone, okay? That's good though. You see that, you guys? Smooth. And you see what I'm talking about? You guys know. Sometimes you don't want it all poofy. You just want it regular. Okay, time for side 2. Okay, here we go. Let me just straighten it out. Now you see the difference? Okay, see how this is so poofy and this is a little heat tamed it? Yeah, got to use heat on course here. All right, but we're talking about roots. There we go. Kinky. Although they don't look, like I said, my texture has gotten straighter over the years. But don't let it fool you. It's kinky. Okay, so, all right, blow dryer brush attachment. Here we go. Detachable head, we're going to take off this one. All right, so it's got a little button right here. Push that down, twist, take it off. Bam, set it to the side. That also makes it easier for traveling with it or storing it, like, you know, if you go to the gym and you swim or something, which I love to do, but then when you get out, your hair is all, you know, kinked out. That is a great, the fact that this is detachable, that's great. And this works so fast. You guys got to watch my other video. This works so fast to dry your hair, like literally 10-15 minutes. So, something to think about. Okay, putting on this one here. This is our detachable one. Smaller head, 2.4 instead of the 2.8. Different bristles. We're going to see if this works to smooth out these kinky roots right here. All right, so let's try it. Oops. Okay. It's got 3 settings here. Cool, low, and high. I'm going to put it on high. And it is a blow dryer brush, and it is loud. And it gets nice and hot. So here we go. Take a gander. Just watching my hot comb over here. Actually, I'm going to turn my hot comb off. And it gets really hot, so again, make sure you set it on a heat-resistant padding of some sort. Okay, so back to this, the roots. Here we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ooh, it is so hot. My hair is hot to touch right now. Okay, let's try it over here. Okay. Hang on a second. Hold on, guys. Okay, you know what? It feels kind of loose, but it's fine. Okay, now, ta-da! Got my hair in my eyes here. All right, so we're trying to see if it straightened out the roots. Actually, I'm going to run it through once more because I want to see if it'll smooth too, okay? Might as well. Get all up in there. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh. No. You see what I'm saying? You still need, when you got coarser hair, You still need that little flat iron to really get at that style. But that's okay. We're not styling it. We're straightening kinky roots. Okay? And I think, all right, you know what? Okay. Ta-da. Done. Okay, guys. So here's the moment of truth. We're not going to dink around too much. All right. I apologize. I'm looking at my notes. I do not have everything memorized. You know, we try our best. Okay, so just remember, let's manage our expectations. Okay, I'm not a hair model, I'm not a model, I'm just the average person, maybe even sometimes a little, you know, whatever. Okay, the goal is to get better, not to be like, oh, I'm a model on TV. I'm not. I never said I was. Just manage our expectations. Okay. The goal was to get better. The question was, which one of these tools, Hot Tools brand, blow dryer brush attachment, or the Hotcomb, straightens out kinky roots better? On this left side, I use the blow dryer brush attachment, and on the right side, I use the Hotcomb. All right, so I just got to be honest with you. Oh boy. Wow. Now, I will say this side of my hair is always a little kinkier and a little coarser. We all have that, like our bodies and our hair and everything, even our eyes. Everything's not totally symmetrical. Okay, so keep that in mind. And this is the straighter side. That's for my hair. That's why I use this, because because I figured it was less area to cover in case this didn't work. But, okay, and this is my thicker side. So this was the side I used the Hotcomb on. I must say, I am loving the results from the blow dryer attachment brush on this side. Did it smooth out the kinky roots? Yeah, look at it, guys. Yes, it worked. Now let's look on this side. Okay, still, now that's still kinky, and you know why? Because even though the Hotcomb says that you can get right down to the roots, I put the Hotcomb up to 375, okay, and it was burning my head. And I'm used to it, but you know, I just like I said, as I'm getting older, my hair's thinner. I did turn this off, so it's cooling down. Actually, let me see if I can go in there now again. Ooh, it's still hot. Of course, that's how it works, right? No, no, hurts. Owie. Ow. My mom said one of my first words I learned was hot. Okay, so yeah, hot, which is what you need with coarse hair. But I like it because this brush, for one thing, it has bristles, which I told you, I knew that was going to be the reason. The bristles help to smooth it. Even on, okay, so the Hotcomb, you just got the comb. It straightens. It's got the teeth. It is straightening, but you got to get all the way up in there, okay? And it hurts a little, okay? With this blow dryer brush, you just go over it. Now the blow dryer brush is still hot, so you got to keep it moving, you know. Don't just hold it on one spot. You're not going to be able to. But with the bristles, look at how much you can even do the outside, and it smooths it out. Not only does it smooth out the kinks at the roots, it smooths out the whole hair. Okay, now my hair is quite fine. It looks like it has a lot of volume, right, when it's done. That's just because the follicles, the way that, you know, but it's not thick per se, although it can look like it. It's not thick, but it can look like it. Isn't that true with some people? Like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I feel like my body's like, I look thick, but I'm not really, okay? Not like that. Anywho, this is all, you know, this is all beauty stuff. You know, it's just to, you know, manage our expectations. The goal was to look better. The goal was to see which tool worked the best. And if I had to pick right now, hands down, like just give an answer, which one, I pick this one. I picked this one because it hurt my hair less. It smoothed out my whole hair, actually. And it got the roots way better than the Hotcomb got the roots. Okay, so let me see. I can even, it's nice. Now this isn't even on, and I'm just using it for the bristle effect of the brushes. So, and it's nice. It's nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's effective. Great tool. Okay, so hands down winner. The whole thing when you buy it with the original head is $79.99, Hot Tools brand. Okay, and this extra attachment, they come in 2 different sizes, all different attachments. You can get the paddle brush, but for root straightening, what I bought today, what I used today was the was the blow dryer attachment head in the 2.4 size with the bristles. Okay, not the one with the plastic little bristles. That doesn't work for smoothing or straight, none of that. Like if you can imagine these bristles, you see this? Right down to the root to smooth it. You see again? Right to the root, right in there. Okay, the plastic ones, they just go like above the root, and they're not close together, so they don't straighten. You know what I mean? They don't smooth at all, as it were. So this is a great tool. Just want to say it's budget friendly, only $24.98. Okay, so barely $25, totally worth it. I think it would help you. I've heard tell, I'll just say this real quick, I don't know how true it is, the internet, you know, but I heard them say that they might be thinking about possibly discontinuing relaxers because of all the harmful chemicals in them, and that they're so close to your head, you know. But so if that ever happens, or even like just with the money situation, sometimes you don't have money to go get your hair relaxed. I'm going to get mine done, but it cost about $70, and that's not including the tips. So you want to save basically like $100 when you go get your hair relaxed, okay, with the tip and everything. So I mean, something like this will get you through so that you don't have to keep going and getting it relaxed as much, you know. And in the summertime, I mean, millions of uses for this. Like if you want to go swimming, you know how like your roots get nappy again after you go swimming, and if you swim a lot like I like to in the summer, or just all year round, the indoor pool, like this is a great tool to have. And again, less harmful chemicals. This is definitely a must-have for girls and guys, whoever, with kinky hair roots and that want to straighten them and smooth them out. This is definitely a great product. Okay, so that's it. If you like this type of content, I do have some more videos on this actual tool right here, this Hot Tools blow dryer brush with the bigger head. You can look through my playlist that's on there. Okay, and then I also have one on heatless. This is a heat tool. I have heatless hair curling videos on there. So if you want to see how different products work, you know, you can see that. So what else? I also, again, I do product reviews weekly, research and reviews on budget-friendly, quality, household and beauty items, and also on pet items. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you did like it. You know, don't like it because I'm saying so. Hit like if you like, and hit subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content. All right, and then before you leave, last thing, before you leave, let us know in the comments if you've ever used, any of you have used either one of these heating tools, okay? The Hotcomb, okay, and also the Hot Tools blow dryer brushes. Let us know in the comments, because you know, we can share some tips with each other and help to benefit ourselves as well as each other. That's what this community is for. You know, after all, YouTube is a search engine, okay? So usually you're using a search engine when you want answers, which is wonderful, I might add, because when I grew up, we had to go get out the encyclopedia or go to the library to really do some research, okay? You had to do some legwork. Nowadays, it's all at the click of a button, you know, right here on social media. So anyways, with that being said, wonderful tool. You know, we can't always make things perfect, but we can make them better, right? Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.